Okay, page 289. We're going to start here. Okay, so we're solving for x, right? How do you solve? So to solve for x, you have to get x by itself, right? On one side of the equal sign, remember that? Okay, so if we have 7x equals 119, what does 7x mean? Say it louder. So that's the same as 7 times x equals 119. What do I want to get by itself? X. So how I have to get rid of what? How do I get rid of 7? Divide by what we do on one side, so we're going to take 119 divided by 7. How many times can 7 go into 11? Minus 7 I get. Bring down the, how many times can 7 go into 49? 7 equally, right? So over here, those cancel out. I'm left with x equals 17. X equals 17. Says, does your solution check? That means we're going to plug 17 in for x. So 7 times 17, does that equal 119? 7 times 7 is, right, the 9, carry the 4. 7 times 1 is, plus 4 is, did it check? Yep. Okay. Let's look at the next one. X over 6 equals 9. What's another way I could write that? So how could I write it? Divided by 6. So the number on top comes first, right? Equals 9. So what do I want to get by itself? X. So what do I have to get rid of? So how do I get rid of 6? Do the opposite. So times 6. What we do on one side, we times 6. Those cancel out. X equals, what's 9 times 6? Okay, they want us to double check it. So we're going to plug 54 in for x. What's 54 divided by 6? Does 9 equal 9? Okay, x over 10 equals 9. Someone other than Graham, what's a way I could write that? Another way. X divided by 10 equals, okay, now what? I want to get what by itself? X. How do I get x by itself? We want to get rid of divided by 10, so we're going to do the opposite, times 10. What we do on one side, we times 10. Those cancel out. I'm left with x equals, if I plugged 90 in for x, 90 divided by 10, is that 9? So did we check out there? So x equals 90 is correct. I want to look and see if they have any of. Okay, let me pass out, show your work piece of paper. Don't let me forget to pass out math logs to people that need them. Okay. So number 1, Selena buys 4 peaches that weigh 1 pound all together. each peach weighs the same amount. I don't know what kind of equation they want. Okay, what kind of equation could we have? So I have 4 peaches. They each weigh this much. All of that equals 224. What could we do? Say it. Am I dividing them? So this peach costs X. This one costs X. This one costs X. This one costs X. How could I find that? 4 times what? Oh, I guess they want us to use P. So 4P equals what? All of those together, how much did they cost, guys? 224. Okay? Huh?
Yes, homework.
Yeah. So 4P equals 2.24. I want to get P by itself, right? How do I do that? No, it's already 4 times P. Divide by 4. What we do on one side, so those cancel out. So I'm left with P equals, okay, 224 divided by 4. Do I have to do anything with the decimal? No. How many times can 4 go into 22? 5. I subtract. I get. Then, how many times can 4 go into 24?
6.
Okay, then what? I can subtract 24, get 0. What do I have to do with my decimal?
Bring it up.
Straight up. So what does P equal? How would I, but we're talking money, right? How would I write that as money? Or $0.56. That's what I want. With the decimal, I want to see the decimal. Okay? You don't have to worry about that. Okay, number 2, a 120 volt battery is connected to a circuit with 30 ohms of resistance. The current in amperes C flowing through the circuit can be found using the equation 30C equals 120. How many amperes of current are in the wire? So you're just going to solve that. What are you going to label it as? Amperes, amperes, I don't know. Okay, number 3, x over 7 equals 2. What's another way I could write that? 36 equals w over 4. What's another way I could write that? 36 equals w divided by 4. Okay. Mr. Falco baked blueberry muffins several times in May using the recipe shown. He used 3 3/4 cups of milk in all. How many times did he bake muffins? You're going to use the equation 1/4 divided by t equals 3 3/4. Okay, you're going to end up dividing. When we divide fractions, what's the first thing you have to do? Make it improper. Then what's our rule for dividing fractions? Keep, change, flip. One ride on a city bus costs $1.50. Martina has $18 on her bus pass. Write and solve an equation to find how many rides she can take without loading more money on her bus pass. Hold on, I'm going to see something. Okay. So they want, it's $1.50 times, let's do B for how many bus rides she has left. What would that equal altogether? 18. You're going to solve for B. Okay. What will our label be? No. What's it ask? How many rides? So what will our label be? Okay, you'll solve 7, 8, 9, and 10. They give you the equation on 11 and 12. 13, you're solving. 14, you're going to solve. And your answer, you have to figure out where it would be and color that in on the number line, right? So you still have to do the work and solve it. Number 15, what are they asking there? What is the quotient? The answer to a division problem. Which number goes inside the house? The first number. A grocery store sells long grain rice for $2.49 per pound. Cross that out. That's dumb. Okay, number 17, you have to order the fractions from least to greatest. So you're going to like compare the fractions, right? When you compare fractions, what do you have to do? Find a common denominator. Okay, questions? All right, have that. Huh?